Good day, folks. Garry here. I'm not long home from school, and I'm out in my greenhouse because I have a chore to do. I have to saddle up these sugar baby watermelons. I have to support them because they're getting huge, and they're soon going to snap off from their vines. So I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to be supporting them. I've one done there now, and I've got 3 more, and I'll get those done, and I'm going to bring you along and show you exactly how I'm supporting these sugar baby watermelons. And folks, we also need to name. We also need to name these watermelons. We're going to name 2 of them today. We have some good names. So we're going to do that very, very soon. So this is one sugar baby now. Just look at the size of it. Isn't it huge? Folks, it's not going to grow much bigger than that. So here's what I have done with it. I'm going to show you what I have here on this glider. This glider that we got has a score at one of the yard sales that we went to very recently. I've got a hairnet that bakers and cooks and those kinds of people wear. So I've got one there. I got a couple of pieces of string, and I'm attaching the string to the hairnet, sort of like an upside down parachute kind of thing. And I'm putting the sugar baby watermelon inside the hairnet, and I'm supporting it with the 2 strings on a screw. I have one here actually ready to go. I have the strings attached to the hairnet, and I'm going to put that on one of our sugar baby watermelons. And I'm also going to get this one figured out, get the strings onto it. I'm going to bring you along for that process. And folks, don't forget, we are naming a couple of our watermelons today, and you have some homework. This teacher is home from school, and I'm assigning you some homework for tonight. So don't go away. Make sure you get your homework assignment completed. I'll be back in a few. Okay, so I got this hairnet ready now, folks, with the 2 pieces of string onto it. Okay, as you can see. So I'm going to be attaching this hairnet onto this sugar baby that you see right in here. Now, this one is about the size of a baseball. Not a well, maybe a baseball or a softball, I'm not quite sure. But it's much bigger than, say, a pool ball from a pool table. It's bigger than that, but not quite as big as a baseball or a softball. But I'm going to protect it just the same. So I've got my screw already put in right up here, and I'm going to attach the net, and you can watch me do that. Just going to put the net over the sugar baby like that, and I'm going to just lift it up a little bit just to take the weight off the vine. Okay, just to take the weight off the vine. And that way, it will continue to grow for another few weeks yet without breaking off. Okay, so we got one string on. Going to put the other string on. Okay, let me get in behind the vine there, Mr. Garry. Okay. All right, get in behind the vine. Now, like I said, I'm just taking the weight off the vine with this string. Okay, a couple of half hitches, and the sugar baby is now secure in that hairnet. I don't know if you can see it there now. Okay, and there's no weight now on the vine, so the hairnet is holding the weight, and that sugar baby now hopefully will grow much bigger over the next few weeks. We still have this large one right here, folks. This one right here is huge. This one is bigger than a baseball, bigger than a softball, so it's almost ready to pick, I would think. But I'm going to give it a little while longer. So we're going to support this one. I've got a screw in my drill all ready to go. So I'm going to try to bring you along while I put in the screw. Okay, so there's that large sugar baby watermelon, and folks, it is putting a lot of weight on that vine. So I'm going to be very, very careful, and I'm going to put a hairnet around this watermelon and take the weight off that vine. But first thing I need to do is I need to put a screw. I got my DeWalt drill here ready with a screw, and I'm going to put that up there in that little wooden bracket right there. Okay. Okay, so you can see the sugar baby right there by my finger. Okay, so I've got the hairnet and the string right here. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to gather up a little bit on the end of the hairnet. I'm going to make a loop. I'm going to put the loop around the end of the hairnet. I'm going to make a second loop. I'll put that around there also. Now with the loose end or the short end, I'm going to make just a little knot, and that secures one of the strings. Now I got to get a second string. Here's my second string. So right opposite on this hairnet from where I just put the other string, I'm going to attach another one. I'm just going to gather up a little bit of the hairnet on the end, make a loop again, put the loop onto that little piece of hairnet that I gathered, and make another loop now, Gary. Okay, second loop. Here comes the second loop. I'm going to attach that as well to the hairnet. So it's like two half hitches or whatever you want to call them, and gather it up, bring it tight. Okay, so bring it tight, and I'm going to put in that one little knot just to secure it. Okay, here we go. Bear with me. Okay, so I've attached the two strings, as you can see. Okay, so it's like I said, it's sort of like an upside down. It's sort of like an upside down parachute with just two strings. Now I'm going to turn it upside down like this way, and I'm going to attach the two strings to this sugar baby watermelon. Now, hopefully you can see me there, folks. I have the phone and the camera a little bit off to the distance, but hopefully you can see me. So I'm just going to gather it around the sugar baby like that. Okay, hopefully you can see. And I'm going to take the weight off the vine, and I'm going to put two more loops around that screw that I just put up there. Like I said, it's taking the weight off the vine. That's the idea. So the sugar baby can continue to grow for another couple of weeks until harvest time, and it don't break off. All right, so there it is. It's in the net, all secured. It's not going to fall. The weight is now not on the vine, on the sugar baby watermelon vine. It's going to grow. Folks, we've got four. There's the big one, and a medium-sized one. Another one down here that's fairly big as well, and then a fourth one. So we've got four sugar baby watermelons. We've got one right there as well, and I'm not sure if it's going to take. We hardly got enough time now, folks, in our season. It's about the size of my thumbnail, so it's probably not going to mature into a sugar baby watermelon that we can harvest. So it'll probably dry up, okay? So we've got four. Now, I did say that we were going to name a couple. Now, we've had lots of names. When I put out a notice a while ago that I wanted to get some names, Walter, the sugar baby watermelon, was very, very popular, as was Wilson. Wilson, the sugar baby watermelon. So we've got a couple of really good male names. So here's what I want to do. I want to name the largest one Walter, because that was the most popular name, actually, was Walter. So we're going to name this one, closest to the door, Walter the Watermelon. And if you were one of our subscribers, one of our supporters, one of our viewers, and you submitted that name, thank you ever so much. A great name, Walter the Sugar Baby Watermelon. Now, we've got one over here. This is going to be Walter's wife. This is going to be Walter's wife. Name unknown. Name unknown. So, at the end of this video, after you've watched it, come up with a name for Walter's wife, folks, and submit a comment and let us know what you think we should call Walter's wife. This one over here, this large one that we've got here, we're gonna call that one. We're gonna call that one Wilson. Wilson, the sugar baby watermelon. That was a popular name as well, submitted by our subscribers and viewers to our YouTube channel. So we've got Wilson and we've got Walter named, and we still have Wilson's wife to name. So there's Wilson's wife. She's all ready to go. She wants a name, folks. So submit your comments, submit your names for these two wives. The wives of the watermelon. We have two couples here. Wilson and his wife, and Walter and his wife. So looking forward to some great, great names for these sugar baby watermelons. Here we go. So we've supported these watermelons today. That's a great thing. We've named a couple of them. That's also a great thing. And thank you always, folks. Thank you always for watching our videos. I will be editing this video very soon, and hopefully I'll be uploading it to our YouTube channel within the next hour or so. And I want you to get cracking with some names. Submit your comments and let us know what we should call Wilson's wife and what we should call Walter's wife. Looking forward to some great names. And then in another update, we will name the two Mrs.'s, the two wives of the sugar baby watermelons. Let's have lots of fun, folks. Again, Gary here wanting to say thank you always for liking our videos. We need you to give us those thumbs up, folks. We also need you to share. That's appreciated. And of course, we also appreciate you subscribing to our YouTube channel. And our YouTube channel is GBL, the Old Church, 5 Acre Homestead. Gary signing out, and we'll see you in our next video. Hi, Wilson. How you doing? You're just hanging there in a hairnet? You're all good? Mrs. Wilson, we have to get you a name, so hopefully we'll get that over the next little while. Let's go over and say hello to Walter. Hi, Walter. How you doing? You're just hanging there as well, right? Hanging out in the greenhouse today. And here's Mrs. Walter. She's hanging there as well, and we need to get her a name. All right, there you have it. Sugar Baby Watermelon Update.